Good morning, everyone. This is Cheryl Ann. Today is Saturday, January 4th, 2020. My disclaimer is that this video is not intended for children ages 13 and under. So, it is a new year, and I'm going to try some new things, and I've discovered that I need to pray that my husband and our accountant never get together and see how much I've spent on journaling supplies last year, because they would both pull out all their hair and then they'd probably come after me with a paddle. So my goal, I have a new goal for 2020, and that is to use as much as I can that is not commercial, that's handmade or homemade or reused. You know, a lot of us just really love Gina over at the Rebookery, and I really admire her for how she uses recycled materials. My only issue is that I tend to want journals that have more writing. I'm not an artist, and well, I love hers, and I have watched every video she's ever made. I follow her on Instagram, and I do get inspired, but mine need to have, for me, the ones for me, my personal ones need to have more writing room, because I'm a writer. I love to doodle and write and make lists and take notes. So this is it's a little interactive journal that I made last year, and I never really knew what to do with it. So it's been sitting around here, and I'll show you what I used in it. Our daughter and I went up to Lakeshore, which is it's a teacher store. It's up in San Bernardino, so it's about an hour away. We went up there last summer, and I bought these they actually have, yes, library cards. These were $2.99, and the packet has, I think, 50. So I got that, and then I also bought these manila pockets. Now these were $5.49, again, I think for 50. Oh no, it says 35. Yeah, 35 count. 3.5 by 5 inches, acid free. And I thought, I've never used those, and I've got this little, I was watching Mrs. Coggs. I was looking at her wallet. She has some kind of little binder wallet. So I looked them up on Amazon, and they're about $64. And I'm on a financial diet here, so I'm like, oh, I can't afford that. So I got out this little interactive thing that I made. It's 6.5 by, oh, let's say 5. It is a little trifold, and I did sew on a button for the closure, but it was just plain. It just had, I used muslin. I think this was coffee dyed or tea dyed. I don't remember now. And I did some stamping on it. But, I never used it. And I thought, well, this is crazy. This is just sitting around. And it's a good size. I mean, I could fit this in my purse. So this morning I used one of those I used 4 of them. I used those library card inserts, and you know what? The 3.5 by 5 index cards fit perfectly. So all I did was glue on some fabric, and I put one there. See, I just sewed this in. It's a little book for notes. And I put one on the back, and I had one of Honey Puddle's botanical terms left over from one of the journals I did. So I put that here. And then see this part, if I can figure it out now, this part folds out. I mean, it was just, I had a lot of fun making it. So here's a little cloth pocket, and I put my I put my cards in there because sometimes when I go to Joann's or Hobby Lobby, they go, "Oh, what do you use this fabric for?" And I go, and I tell them, "Well, I make journals," and they get that glazed look in their eyes. And they go, "Oh, well, what do you do with them?" And I said, "Well, I make them for friends and I sell them. I have an Etsy store, so then, they want a business card." But this now has 4 pockets. Plus, I really like the way it kind of folds up, and it's got all these little tucks, and I even did, oh, this on the back. This was one of my fabric, what do you call it? It's not a snippet roll. Hold on, I'll show you. It's more like the snippet cloth. I did a video and I explained how I put Fabri-Tac there and it dried, and I can't use this in a journal, but you can see I've sewn the fabric strips down, and now I'm cutting it apart and I'm using it like I used a couple pieces in this journal. But this one I sewed to canvas, the duck cloth, but another one I sewed to the interfacing, the iron-on. So it's real lightweight. This one's a little heavier, but look at this lovely, that's a whole tuck spot there. And this, believe me, I sewed this one on. This is not coming off. So that's in the back. And I thought, maybe I'll put my receipts from Michael's and Joann's and Hobby Lobby in there, and that would be a really good place for those. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here yet. Maybe my because I get coupons all the time for Joann's and Michael's. In fact, these are from I think this is Joann's. Yeah, Joann's. I thought, well, I'm going to cut them apart and I'm going to put them in here and I'm going to keep them, and only I'm going to know they're there. I have 4 50% off coupons for Michael's, so I need to use them. But this has a fair amount of pages in this part, and then remember there's the other part too. So there's a fair amount of pages here, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to use this for my journals to take notes and ideas and contacts, and then I'll have everything in one place. And I thought, so I've reused it. It is really cute. It's got the birds on the cover. This is the duck cloth that I think I got up at Hobby Lobby, but they change all the time, so they don't always have the same designs. In fact, I was up there the other day. I didn't see anything that was the same. So I'm just real proud of myself. Thank you, Mrs. Cog, for inspiring me, and Gina at the Rebookery. Like I said, my goal for this year is to reuse things and not buy a bunch of commercial stuff, and just use what I have on hand and do more handmade items, and not have to rely on the commercial things. So I hope you enjoyed this little chat today. I really did have fun making this. I don't remember now what I made it out of, but it's real soft and flexible. This could have been just some packing material that I have, what comes in the Amazon boxes, or boxes that we get in the mail. Speaking of which, I ordered 4 sets of charms from a company up in Tracy, California, and it says it was delivered the 28th of December. Well, that was our son's birthday, and I remember that day because I got home at noon and I checked the mail and I brought it in, and it was just some some ads, some junk mail. They said they delivered it at 5:05 p.m. Well, I never got it. We never got it. So I'm having to go file a claim with the post office next week because it has not shown up. I don't know who they delivered it to. Um, I've asked a couple neighbors and they don't have it, so I don't know where it is. But I'm not going to order them again. If it's lost, then I'll do without. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments, do leave them below. I love to hear from people. And let me know what you're working on for 2020. Thanks for stopping by. Bye for now. I'll see you later.